that bad, are they? Ruth is here with all the latest on the weather front.
Yeah, and do you know, I've got to the point now where I think last week it was just so busy. There was so much going on with the weather. We're all just very glad to hear that it's just dull and dreary and but it's really hard to sort of fill time with a weather forecast that is pretty much the same as it was yesterday and will keep being the same for the next few days as well. And the reason being we have a great big area of high pressure. I said this yesterday and nothing has changed. And this blocking high is its official term, an anticyclonic gloom. It's effectively spinning all these nasty things back towards the north of the UK and back down to the south across the Med. So for us here in Wales, it's a very settled period of weather. Now, having said that, what we've also got is a layer of cloud. And that cloud is effectively trapped. It is going nowhere thanks to that high pressure. So sunshine is going to be in rather short supply over the next few days. It's going to be a case of catch it if you can, with a little change really until we get to the coming weekend. And I think that's possibly the record for the number of times I've said more of the same within one weather forecast.
Well, yeah.
Thank you.
Dull is good.
Well, it's all very grey and gloomy out there at the moment. We'll see varying amounts of cloud as we head into the overnight period, but there will be clear skies. Temperatures, well, as it's been so cold today, will certainly feel chilly tonight, hovering around the freezing mark, possibly a few degrees below in more sheltered rural spots. So likely to see some frosty conditions for some and possibly some mist and murk through the hills and valleys by the early hours of tomorrow morning too. It's certainly going to be a chilly start to Wednesday and a very gloomy start to Wednesday as well. So as the day progresses, once again, the northwest is really where you're likely to see the best of any blue sky and sunshine. The possibility that perhaps over Arory Snowdon we could see a little bit of patchy rain and drizzle where the cloud is thick enough, most likely over the hills and mountains, but elsewhere a dry day. And with less of a breeze than we've seen out there today, it's still going to feel cold, but perhaps not quite as cold. Values of around 6 or 7, which is still, for the time of year, a couple of degrees below the average. So again, more of the same as we head through Wednesday night. Temperatures will dip and Thursday is shaping up to be, well, yes, you guessed it, just a repeat process. More of the same. Might see a few brighter skies developing as the day progresses, but you can see the temperatures still struggling, scraping to get much above 6 or 7 in Celsius. So as I've been saying, we are certainly feeling the chill this week. Cold and frosty through Thursday night and into Friday. And again, well, what more can I say? More of the same. You can see these overnight temperatures, they're really struggling to get much above freezing for much of the week. And then as we head into the coming weekend, there's a possibility we could see something perhaps just a little bit brighter and maybe slightly less cold overnight as well.